Hey, Snow Pop. I have some news. Um, very sad news. Um. Oh God. All right. 180 subscribers. Proper. And even I cannot even handle the servers right now because it's kinda screwing up right now. Good, good, good. So, as you already noticed, there's something going on. Uh, Hmm. oh God, I'm sorry. Well, it's a video for YouTube. I'm just gonna load FaceRig here and explain to everybody what's going on. Um, oh God. All right. I cannot go to FaceRig, so I'm just gonna do it on this one. Right. Of course, how it's gonna work. All right. So we're gonna put FaceRig. Oh my God. Well, besides that picture. All right. There we go. I'm just gonna fix my. All right. All right. Alright kids, I have really bad news what is going on right now. Um well, as you already heard about like the news about the news on YouTube, the news on YouTube. Um I have something to tell everybody. So the thing about like the YouTube, it's give me 1 second. I think it's freaking out. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Um all right. As you noticed, well, if this is gonna continue like this, it's gonna be like really horrible. So I'm gonna tell everybody, um, well, that prepare your stuff. I don't think it's gonna be like very nice that YouTube does this show, but we still have like 1 month to defend ourselves. Like 1 month and yeah, 1 month, month and a half, 1 month. No, we would just have 1 month. All right. So for everybody, um, I'm making this video, preparing myself. You get more updates if I'm gonna do decide or not decide. But well, I have to tell people that uh, not spoopy games, but uh, well, I have to explain to people that I don't know how to even say it. Um, the the spoopy world. This is actually legitimate spoopy because, well, YouTube decided to actually put in to announce to everybody, thank you for actually noticing us before, that you're gonna make such a great change. But we heard about these changes before, but never as this drastic of, well, the terms of service, the TOS. One of the problems with this is that, well, in this service, is that you can be changed from the Google account, because not only has to understand that what service is so vague, it could be terminated, but if it's commercial viable. So, for example, for content creators, if you don't make 10,000 views, that means that you're not good enough. Or, for example, if you don't make watch how much time, it doesn't matter. You have doesn't have even 200 subscribers. Oh, sorry, you're down. Wait, I'm not interested in grabbing people and making content. Does that make me commercial viable? I thought you could actually have the freedom of actually doing whatever on that sense you want. You're not breaking the law. You're not putting things that are complicated. So why then? Well, it's not so obvious, but of course they're attacking two levels of it. One, it's like the ad blockers, like the people who uses ad blocks, because the commercials actually give them monetize things. The reason why people uses ad blockers is because, well, precisely the commercials are kind of annoying. For example, you're watching a video, and well, even that you don't have a video on front of you, you have a thing on below that is actually telling you why something that you're interested or not interested in. Maybe it's not a thing that you see it down below the video. Now people has to understand that, well, we cannot do something on the bottom because, well, a commercial is gonna block it. That means that no links, no thing, no information, because it will not actually tell you, making the video a little bit awkward to make. Also, okay, let's stop there. How about, well, videos on the beginning of your YouTube? Okay, you're watching a video, but it takes 4 minutes, this commercial. Some of these are 30 seconds and 1 minute, and you cannot skip it. Huh. Not only that, but what else? So, this means that it's going to be boring. Well, it's going to be extremely boring and extremely annoying because it will be like television all over again. You have to deal with actually television with commercials that you're not interested to listen to begin with, that you will not pay attention to begin with. So, no, it won't work. I mean, it won't work as easily because, for example, the people and the culture that actually is already created, well, we ignore television precisely because we don't watch commercials, for example. But let's say that, okay, that's okay. What about if you want to make content? If you say the F word or the S word, you will condemn to be like paying $42,000 for the fine. What about a video that is like just a man saying the F word for 5 minutes? Well, it's going to be a great deal of debt. But for example, if you actually grab 80% of the people of the world, they cannot afford 43,000. They come to America and you see like, oh yeah, there's rich people and stuff like that, and you will find that it's actually kind of easy to get money. Yeah, a little bit compared to other countries. Yes, but still, for example, you get somebody who's like not interested in watching a video or making videos. Who watches a video? I mean, who wants to watch a video? Sorry, I want to say that. What if uh, a man or woman or whoever doesn't want to see to make a video, doesn't want to make videos, not interested. They find something else. Oh, I just make software. I don't mind. Oh, I make mechanics and I'm interested of just watching videos. What about them? They're not commercial viable. They're not making any productivity. Not among the companies. They're just watching. They're just customers. They're just viewers. What happens to them then? What happens to the rest of the world? You cannot pay 43,000 things. I see people, the only people who can afford $43,000 are like rich people and legitimate rich people. Even medium and middle class actually have some struggle actually getting the 43,000. Oh, I'm gonna get a bank account and I'm gonna take a loan so I can pay my bills of me saying the F word for 5 minutes. How about that? It is more expensive than actually a car just because you're saying the F word. You cannot be more annihilating than that. It's surprisingly appealing to people to say, "Oh well, I don't want to make videos anymore." And you will lose. You will lose hard. So I'm gonna tell you these things, YouTube. Of course you're gonna continue. I have no doubt about it. It's not that if you continue, but I wonder how much is gonna handle it. People's gonna step away not only because okay we can afford to actually pay for these bills, but let's grab somebody who's high status. It's hot. PewDiePie, Markiplier, any of this, Game Grumps, that they already have not only an affiliate but actually work for YouTube directly. What about them? Oh, they're not gonna stand to it. Oh, so they're gonna stop actually making content on this program because some of them will actually defend it. But if you noticed, well, 90% of these people just gonna leave. Now, I'm very angry because, well, I enjoy watching YouTube and doing stuff for YouTube and doing stuff for Twitch. But Twitch does not mean YouTube. Twitch is live stream and YouTube is for making videos. The best place that I've been for more than 10 years, it's YouTube. Because at least, well, for those 10 years, at least it was kind of an interesting ride to see 1 hour videos or how to make a program or how to make Blender or I mean how to make 3D models. Learning. Oh, that's right. It's not commercial Bible, but it's educational. Does that mean it's not commercial Bible? So this means it's actually like being against the terms of service. Is it violating it? Oh, people's gonna leave. All right, but my announcement is like, well, I just want to make this video to tell YouTube that, well, you are very much in love with money. And the problem with that is that you ignore somebody else's. The thing is this is that usually when you are productivity and you're actually making these assignments, you're actually destroying people's lives. Literally. Forget about something that okay, it has no repercussions like me, that I have no subscribers enough. And well, it will be unconstitutional. I do agree with Snowpop says punishing for swearing literally infringes a lot of rights on the places on the US. Firing for swearing will be unconstitutional as violation. Well, you're not firing it because you're not technically getting paid. And it won't be not unconstitutional in this case, disgracefully. But I do agree with you because it's not only that. The problem is like, well, this is a bigger problem. Uh, let's say that I have no problem leaving YouTube. And let's say that a couple content creators like I have no problem. I have no baggage. I go to Twitch, I get Patreon, and I get off of this, and I can grab my hands and just like swipe it, and no problem. let's start talking with companies, shall we? How about Patreon can no longer trust YouTube simply because of that system? Guess what? Well, the system of brother, yes, the guys who make these like sewing machines. Well, guess what? When you go to the buying a machine, they prompt you to a YouTube place. They give you even a CD and a link directly to YouTube so you can see the videos. Cutting the cost of actually making things. This will mean, literally, and I'm not joking, this will mean the end of companies. Not only for regular people, but actual companies. I'm talking about like, well, this could be a problem. At least that they could defend like Brother or other ones. But think about the small companies. Oh yeah, I make videos and I sell my product through the videos, so they can see that I'm actually doing a product and actually selling it. Oh wait, YouTube is not actually commercial viable because it's not applying to the rules. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, systematically you can actually change that. You can put that assessment because, yeah, technically saying the F word on the FCC and the TFC, yes, it's unconstitutional to say the F word or the S word or talk about gays or lesbians. But I'm not talking this video so just for uh like demonetization, but think about like actually the agreement of this law. This will ruin even companies beyond beyond YouTube's comprehension, but this could be ruined YouTube. So we have to make the last 10, I mean, this month, this 15, 30 days, the most. Because guess what? Well, no more music. Wait, what? Oh, yes, no more of this stuff because it's not content viable. It's because it's not commercial viable. Huh? Yeah. So guess what? It's because it's so vague. 90% of the stuff you're gonna see on YouTube is gonna disappear, and just because you wanna watch it, the only way that it can pay this repaying uh, things is just to pay. I mean, repaying the problem of, okay, we have to pay the fines of how many times that people have said the F word. Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have them anymore. Oh wait, they're contradicting. It will be unconstitutional if it's like $43,000 for just a single F word. But this will literally destroy YouTube. If they continue like this vague, yes. Forget about actually inclination of like, oh, I'm just thinking of going to another platform. No, I'm gonna do it. So some people's gonna stop literally doing it, even that they have all the mighty power to stay on YouTube. How about this? The only way that you can pay the fines is actually buying YouTube. What I mean is like by renting YouTube. What, you're gonna charge us $100 YouTube? I imagine who's gonna pay $100 for YouTube? But that's just an assumption. It's just an idea. Let's say something realistic like $15. I used to have this service free, 100% free. And if I wanted to see a movie, I pay for the movie. But yet I have to pay some money, and it doesn't matter if I have to pay a single cent. This is a service that used to be free, and it was designed to be free, and it was designed to be free after Google bought it. Oh no, guess what? The terms of services doesn't mean only YouTube. That actually can lock your account on Google. So that means no Google Maps. Android? Oh wait, yes, Google owns Android. So that means Metro PCS and T-Mobile. Oh, did you forget? All the companies that they make cell phones. Yes, YouTube. Not only this, but you will be on the worst case scenario. You just put yourself literally in hell. And it's no baggage for everybody. You just put yourself into, well, and I hope you're happy. But because the assignments that you're putting is that might fix one thing, but you created a war, like literally a literal war. So this is going to be having an extremely negative impact to YouTube, because it's like saying like this. Let me put it in this scenario, YouTube. Let's say you have a store and all your employees, including managers, make content or make things. They sell stuff. They make things and they sell it on your store. So, okay, for those, well, you only have 5 managers and you have 45 employees. Let's say that, well, half of those employees cannot actually afford making more things by their own. And the only way that it could be possible is because you're showing it in that store. So, because they don't sell enough, I mean, they don't have to 100%, but let's say that they don't sell enough. And, well, they have to stop making them. And they tell you, like, well, you used to make it free, but now you have to pay so you can come to work. See the problem? People's gonna leave, even that by force, like you trying to terminate them, but other people's gonna go like, well, we're not gonna put with this crap, and they're gonna leave. Let's say managers have the advantage of many things, but they say, well, I'm not gonna put with this because I used to make this work for free. Now I'm losing my money because, well, they the main principal person here in the store decided, actually, well, the boss decided that I'm not commercial viable because I'm not making good enough content as the others, or content that is interested for the others. So bye bye. There's gonna be another manager that will go like, well, I'm not gonna stand for this because this is, even that I have everything, why should I actually take care of this? The people who watched helped me, it was the employees that helped me to put the stuff to actually bring the product outside and actually make more product. Guess what? Yeah, bye bye. So if you actually make the calculations, and correct me I am wrong, you only have now not only 3 managers but 3 employees out of 50. See why this is a problem, YouTube? You might fix these 3 managers. You might fix the manager problem, but everybody's gonna leave because you don't have enough and is not entirely sure for it. When it was bought, YouTube, you have to understand that, Google, you have to understand that this was gonna be happening. But because that is a Google thing, it's not longer YouTube, because you're now actually referring to YouTube service. Turns out that, well, Google itself is going to terminate their things. If you actually fix your so famous cars that they can drive themselves and they fix it from the beginning, or they fix another thing on products that you're going to sell, like the Pixel, that it was actually a good product. It was like you could actually make the system that is called the razor for the blades. You see, companies understand the system that is called razor for the blades. You sell the razor extremely cheap, but you sell the blades extremely expensive, so you can actually get the money back from the razor. But you could actually get the system of the razor being zero. You can give it for free, and yes, you sell the blades for an amount of the razor. So guess what? Now you can pay for everything. Surprise, surprise! It could actually work, and everybody won. You got your blades, we get our razors. Interesting, isn't it? I'm just like very, very, very angry and sad. More than anger, I am sad because I enjoy YouTube content. I come here, that's the point. I come here. It doesn't matter if I have what to watch a cat, because I do. I watch cat videos sometimes. I watch furry videos sometimes. I watch documentaries sometimes. And from time to time, I watch Illuminati because I think it's hilarious. And everybody has their opinions. So, for example, somebody could actually come up and say, like, well, I watch Illuminati because, well, I think they're real. But thinking and believing does not mean that they're doing something. They're just like watching a product. Remember, this is why it could help your razor blade thing. But, well, now you're putting Tretch yourself into that problem. No longer people can watch this. Uh, I'm getting way, way annoyed about it. I mean, there's nothing people can do. But I wonder what's going to happen to Google. I'm pretty sure you're going to have protesters. For sure. No way. There's no way no one is going to stand for nothing. Especially now that we think of free speech and all that stuff. No, 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 no. I think this is going to be like a literal war. That's gonna something's gonna happen. Like forget about Area 51. YouTube is Area 51 now. Oh god. Yeah. I seen we make fun of yeah, I agree with you. I'm definitely with your point on this is what they're gonna go through with this definitely going to be one of those abounding YouTube. Because I won't stand for such things. We won't stand. People won't stand. Forget about just a common person. I'm thinking of big companies. You don't make it like think about the commentaries. Think about like people who makes videos for professional use, legitimate, commercial viable. Oh, yes, YouTube. This is gonna be like anger a lot of people. What I'm sad in personal level is because well, I'm not gonna longer have some friends, for example, because yes, I have legitimate friends on YouTube. Not everything's like it seems, but I was like, oh, I have fans. No, 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 I have friends. These are friends. These are wonderful friends. Like right here, Snow Pop is my friend, and I have other friends like Shadow Teddy Bear, or in this case, it's BTS. Well, guess what? People will not stand it. Hey, trying to meme Sergio. I'm sorry, I'm just like very mad because I'm very sad about this. I mean, everybody can watch this video later on. By the way, I'm gonna stop it right here. Don't go away. I'm gonna make another stream just explaining my situation, my update, because this is like just for a video. So yeah, I'll don't go away anybody. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna make a new one. And don't go away. Don't go away. I'll come back. But yeah, YouTube has a lot of to think of. Hello, hello. Oh, and I'm back again. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. All right. It's fine. I just can't deal with anything. I have class tomorrow, and I'm not sure I can see it later. Sorry. It's okay. No, I'm gonna post this, and I'm gonna leave it on YouTube, and I'm gonna post it everywhere. I'm gonna put them on Discord. I'm gonna put them on Twitter, and this is just an update. So for those who are here, real fast, if this continues like this, and well, because I have a couple things, I'm not sure I can continue YouTube. This does not mean that I'm gonna stop. Hell no. Oh no 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 no. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna change platforms. And yes, this is like more like a warning. But think about this just for a second. YouTube's actually making their terms of services changing. But now people like me people like makes good content. Forget about furries. Forget about the things like small communities. I'm talking about like large counts of communities, companies, and things like that. They're gonna stop actually making content on YouTube. So this is not something I like because I do enjoy watching videos on YouTube and I do enjoy making videos for YouTube. But I'm gonna stop actually making videos. This is extremely important. So I think I'm gonna lose a lot of friends because of this, and not lose friends because they're not my friends. I think I'm gonna lose my friends because I'm gonna lose contact with my friends. I'm gonna try to make everything so I can come back to actually making things. But if I'm gonna stop making animations, no, no way. I'm gonna continue making animations. I'm gonna make things. I'm gonna make streams. Twitch hasn't told me how screwed up I am right now, so I'm gonna still making content Twitch as long as I can. I'm gonna go VR chat and I'm gonna talk about dick jokes, if possible. Well, Twitch now is the newest YouTube so far, but I imagine and I wonder if DLive is gonna become the new YouTube, or DTube is gonna become the new YouTube, or even in the worst cases, Pornhub. Oh yes, Pornhub is it's competing against YouTube. Oh no. How can I explain that to a kid? Oh yes, I watch my videos on Pornhub. So no, I'm gonna continue making videos. But okay, Pornhub is a joke. But legitimately, I think I'm gonna change places. Or if in the worst case, well, we're gonna back to zero, making our own, well, media player, reviewing stuff on Amazon. Maybe no longer. I don't think it will be entirely internet, but I think it's gonna be like horrible. The Fox over was like F, yeah. I won't stop, and yeah, it's all right. It's like it's right. I think I'm not extremely sure, but I don't want to stop doing content because the whole point of YouTube it was the beginning of internet's videos. Yeah. So there's a reason why Dailymotion and other companies like DTube actually copied this system because well, YouTube does actually make it an interesting, successful thing. But we are humans. We're gonna think of something else. Not only making war, because we don't have to grab the sword and actually, oh, give us our YouTube and we're gonna shake the sword. I don't know. We're gonna change platforms. We're gonna continue making things. I'm gonna continue making music. I'm gonna continue making other things. I'm just gonna tell everybody that, well, if this happens and my account gets removed, you know you can find me in another place. I'm gonna make another account. Already made an account in DLive. And this is wasn't like, oh, I'm against YouTube. No, it was I was testing a website. But since you are actually making these circumstances like this, YouTube actually now is gonna become a actual threat. I'm gonna change this place. I'm tired of this. I am tired of dealing every single for 10 years actually a change of terms of service, the commercials here, putting this stuff there, changing this, the system there. I don't mind changing that you look better, but I do mind actually having trouble actually making content. Oh yes, you lost a potential customer, not only a potential customer, you just lost potential customers and potential actually sellers and products. You just lost them. You have no way actually redeeming them yet because I already noticed that you actually make somebody like Markiplier actually fall for it. Just because some people don't like Markiplier does not mean that Markiplier has to do videos. I'm not against Markiplier. He can do whatever he wants to say. I don't like how he talks. I don't like his way of videos. But I do enjoy that. Well, he takes a risk of actually making videos. He takes the time to make videos, no matter how bad they are. He takes time making these videos, and this takes work. And we're not gonna stand for this. I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm gonna continue making stuff. I'm gonna continue talking about like things, and I'm gonna go like, holy crap! I'm just gonna go. I see you later. Drink to me. But yeah, I am very frustrated. I'm very sorry I make this streaming here, but I have to say this. I am getting quite enough of YouTube actually systematically out of this is an authority that is gonna go beyond. Forget about me that is cannot pay these fines. Let's talk about third world countries that they cannot even afford $2,000. They cannot even afford $1,000 to actually pay for something. Imagine that. Yeah, so you lost. You lost. You lost. There's no other way of saying it. You lost. I'm assuming, but if you actually apply this, as vague as it sounds, anything can be applied at any time, at anything, at everything. So, yeah, forget about your face rig, forget about like Shivas, forget about buying sauce ever again in on YouTube. But Vinesauce is on Twitch, so I'm gonna continue watching Vinesauce, and I'm gonna continue watching other things. And if I have to, I'm gonna rip off, and I'm actually well, still even the music if I have to. But this is not only no longer for stealing. This is for actually making internet interesting again. Communication, remember? So yeah. In more details, I'm gonna make an account on DTube for everybody. So come to dtube.com. I'm gonna make a channel there. I don't know how it's gonna call right now. So I'm gonna make a video out of it, and I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm gonna make a video on there, and just like continue making videos. So the transition happens because apparently YouTube doesn't like my content. And yes, I'm not gonna apply for adblock because sincerely, your advertisements and commercials are 5 minutes. It's quite annoying to listen to a man for 5 minutes. Yes, don't get me wrong, there's community help. But for a sauce? For a air conditioning? Let's say somebody has air conditioning. They don't give a crap anymore. They have it already. Yes, do you thought of that? No. That's the problem with commercial viable. Because people are gonna have a lot of problems with it. Tons of it. So you got screwed by everything. It's like putting your king on a chess play. You know, like when you're playing chess and you put your king, you just wasted all your peons and you just show them to fight. And the ones that you put on front of you is your king and your queen. Guess who's the king? Is Google. Guess who's the queen? YouTube. Yes, queen. Oh fuck. Oh no. This yeah, yes, queen. This is I'm done. All right. I'm gonna stop the video here and I'm gonna make another video for telling everybody that